Picture this, a pair of handmade leather sandals. In India, 400 rupees. On Prada's Milan runway, 1,20,000 rupees. No credit given. The internet absolutely exploded. This is the story of how luxury fashion tried to swipe Indian heritage and got completely dragged for it. Let's start with what Kolhapuri Chappals actually are. These aren't your average flip-flops. We are talking about footwear with a pedigree that stretches back to the 12th century. Named after the town of Kolhapur in Maharashtra, these sandals are painstakingly handcrafted by skilled artisans, many from the historically marginalized cobbler community. The craft got royal patronage in the early 20th century from Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, the ruler of Kolhapur. Today, they're so culturally significant that 8 districts across Maharashtra and Karnataka hold a geographical indication tag for them. That's the same kind of protection champagne gets in France. This is serious heritage. The industry supports around 100,000 artisans, generating a $200 million trade. These craftspeople learn the skill as children and make 8 to 10 pairs a day for about $4 to $5. That is their livelihood. Now enter Prada. June 2025, Milan Fashion Week. The luxury brand unveils its Spring-Summer 2026 men's collection. And there, strutting down the catwalk, are flat leather sandals with that distinctive braided design. Anyone with eyes could see it. These were Kolhapuri Chappals. But did Prada mention India? Did they acknowledge the centuries of tradition they were cashing in on? Absolutely not. Instead, they slapped a price tag of 1.2 lakh rupees on them and called it high fashion. The reaction was swift and merciless. Images went viral. Social media erupted. The Dalit Voice human rights group fired back on Instagram, reminding everyone that these chappals are a legacy of Dalit craftsmanship and resilience. They are history, identity, and resistance. Respect the roots. Even the Kolhapur royal family got involved. One artisan, when told how much Prada was charging, asked with genuine confusion, "Is there gold in them?" The Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce wasn't having it. They sent Prada a notice of complaint. A public interest litigation landed at the Bombay High Court demanding compensation for Indian artisans. This wasn't just online outrage, this was legal action. And here's the thing, Prada knew they had messed up. Big time. The company finally issued a letter admitting the sandals were inspired by traditional Indian handcrafted footwear with a centuries-old heritage. Translation: we got caught and we need to do damage control. Lorenzo Bertelli, son of Prada's owners and head of corporate social responsibility, personally got involved. Meetings were arranged with the Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce. Prada spokespersons started talking about how they have always celebrated craftsmanship, heritage, and design traditions and were open to meaningful exchange with local Indian artisans. Prada has now signed a memorandum of understanding with leather development corporations in Karnataka and Maharashtra, Litcom and Litka, organizations that specifically support underprivileged communities making Kolhapuri Chappals.
Friends, I was very happy when I heard about the collaboration between Prada and our Kolhapuri Chappal manufacturers. For the last several years, on many occasions, including before the press, I've often wondered why Kolhapuri Chappals, with their beautiful, intricate designs and handwork, bright colors, comfort, and unique way of presentation, should not become a global brand. I am happy that Prada has picked that up. I'm happy that we will now be able to offer the Kolhapuri brand, the Kolhapuri designs to the rest of the world. And I do hope, I had always envisaged Kolhapuri Chappals to be able to do an export of $1 billion from India. And that's the potential that I would like both sides to collaborate and work towards. I think it is possible. It's truly something which, once you get used to wearing a Kolhapuri chappal, you will not want anything else. and I've used them all through my childhood. And I do believe that with the partnership between Italy and a brand as reputed as Prada and India working together, our craftsmen, our artisans, our leather workers will really work together to make this a global brand, a global offering.
The deal is this. Prada will produce 2,000 pairs of Kolhapuri Chappals working directly with artisans in Maharashtra and Karnataka. They'll sell for around $930, still luxury pricing, but now with actual collaboration and fair compensation. The limited edition collection launches in February 2026 across 40 Prada stores worldwide and online. So what's the takeaway here? A major luxury brand tried to appropriate indigenous craft without credit or compensation. The internet, the artisans, and the legal system pushed back. And Prada had to do the right thing. Not out of goodness, but because they got caught. Now Kolhapuri Chappals are going global. The artisans are getting paid. The craft is getting recognized. And every fashion house watching this learned a very valuable lesson. Respect the roots, credit the source, or face the reckoning. Because in 2025, you cannot just steal culture and call it fashion. Not anymore. With Debangna Datta, Bureau Report, India Today Global.